Oh yeah, I only got Jinbei at level 4. I forgot to level him up. That's fine. If anything else, I could fall back quickly on just using Loopy, so it's totally fine. You want to go with this one?
Sure.
It's basically just more tutorial. Which that does give me... I love the
generic
Ivankov's
backgrounds
army. They're awesome.
that they had to make up.
Yeah, it was actually pretty great. So, let's see what is going on in my notes.
Oh, by the way, how terribly tragic that one side mission you did that was Ivankov versus Pacifista.
Yeah.
As we find out, Ivankov and Kuma are brothers-in-law.
Funny that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the chapters as of late. I've been meaning to get back on that.
Kuma married Ivankov's sister.
Oh, wow.
And they have a child together. Mm-hmm. It's maybe for the best you don't know the circumstances. Oh, right.
Yeah, this is tutorial stuff. Don't worry. Once you get through this, you'll be in the clear. I have Bonnie. I know I thought Bonnie was just Kuma's straight up daughter.
Yeah.
Or is there some weird shit in there?
So, well,
Bazooka's square, I think. There we go.
Well, you know what happens with slaves typically, right?
Yes.
What their masters will do to them.
Yeah.
Kuma's wife was a slave for a while.
Ah. Oh boy. Okay.
And
Nope.
the thing you expect to happen happened.
Wait. So what you're telling me is Kuma isn't the stepdad; he's the dad who stepped up.
Yes.
Okay.
By every measure of the word.
That's fucked. Oh my. Legitimately, it's
You motherfucker.
Nah, it's not too surprising. Don't worry about it. Definitely some weird shit. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe.
You know what's funny? People talk about how terrible Studio Bones is for whenever any of the girls in My Hero appear. They make their cup sizes like 3 letters larger. Yeah, they're doing that right now in One Piece with, they just started Egghead. Bonnie appeared, and she's supposed to be normal-ish sized for One Piece. But then Toei does a thing where they make everyone 5 letters bigger. Like someone that's a C or a D will become a J or something.
Really? I thought that they were always usually that size in the manga anyway. Or is my perspective being skewed by the anime?
Just skewed, trust me. The worst of it is Dressrosa. You've seen those Dressrosa images? They don't come close to that in the manga.
Okay, that's actually kind of reassuring because I was under the assumption Oda's always kind of done that. Well, that's definitely
to a degree. Like, you have characters that are obviously E, G, F cups, what have you.
Yeah.
The anime will turn them into Hitomi Tanaka.
That's fair. Yeah,
with her like P cup or something.
Yeah, like Koala doesn't seem like a huge chested girl like fucking Robin or something.
Yeah, and so there's a bit early on where she ends up with Luffy and I think Jinbei and in the water, and so they have to be rescued, and afterwards they're drying off and they take their clothes off, and she is a gigantic L cup person. And this is after Toei would have already known that, oh no, she's 12, maybe cut back on that a little. No, Toei only sees a big adult woman regardless of the actual circumstance. We're going to portray this adult woman as P or L or X cup or whatever, even though we know what she's supposed to be.
This comment from Bailey is sending me. They say the camera adds 5 pounds, the anime adds 9 cups.
No, literally.
Yeah, no, I can totally believe that. The amount of pictures I've seen of Rob, especially in Dressrosa, with like literally 2-inch waist and like 4 feet chest, absolutely insane.
They make it way worse than, oh my god, the background.
Yep.
They make it, oh my god.
Yep.
Nowadays, this is what you would call an AI filter or something, or AI animation to fill in a background.
Yeah. I think part of it is also like the weird fluid animation of all too. But there's definitely copy pasting the same grunts over and over again.
Jesus Christ.
I do want to also make mention of the fact that I was watching a little bit of One Piece last night as well, and I have I have now officially entered a time skip, and that is simultaneously I view as an important milestone and also a tragedy, because that means probably the best days of One Piece are behind me for a good long time.
Yeah, oh no, far and away. They were gone once you got past. Well, I don't like to count as some of the best, but there's some real good material in there. Thriller Bark.
Yeah.
You cut that shit out.
No, I think chat mentioned a thing earlier about our favorite 30-chapter day-long battle or war. And I've been thinking to myself...
Oh, the actual Marineford War only lasted, like, 6 months in the manga.
Yeah.
It was the anime that, of course, dragged that out to, like, 50 episodes or some shit. Go figure.
Can I be completely honest with something about you, though, Chief?
Can you charge attacks?
No.
No?
No, but you do have slower unblockable moves. That's gonna whip, unfortunately.
Damn it.
That's fine. Don't worry. I've been watching the damage difference between you and Mihawk. Honestly, you're fine. That's a cool move, though. Hope you're ready for more insane amounts of stalling. Oh my god, yeah, Jesus. So, that being, I was gonna mention this earlier, but if I'm being completely real here, between the war arcs we absolutely despise, I think I actually do like Marineford more so than the war arc in Naruto.
Which one? There's technically 2 of them. They set a dividing line.
Jesus.
Once Madara appears.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Okay, let me qualify that a little bit. I think I do like the first day of the war more so than Marineford because there is some actual interesting lore going on with it. But I despise the night battle with the Ten Tails.
Yes.
Partly because yes,
Gum Jet Human Shield.
So good. I think it actually says it here. No, it doesn't. Yeah. I'm so glad that Mihawk's hockey doesn't go through that Devil Fruit power.
I think they set the final battle as like the moment that not even Kaguya steps up, at the moment that Jubidara first appears. It's like, yeah, this is where we enter the final Sasuke battle arc. Excuse me?
Yep. Yeah,
Manga,
no,
what the fuck are you doing?
No, that does sound absolutely correct. And it's wild considering it's still all one battle.
Kurt, you talk about Fishman Island. You must not remember. And oh, Babs, oh boy.
Yep.
Am I setting you up for misery?
Yeah, I'm aware of that fact. This is the...
No. It gets worse than you can imagine. There's a flashback in the manga that takes 3 chapters.
Yes.
It's about the character, the Queen Otohime, and her quest to end racism by actually going...
Oh, by the by.
Yes.
Squard is actually here.
Yeah, this fuck.
I do like this because the man gets duped so hard by Akainu. It's funny. But also the fact that Squard actually has a presence here is very cool.
Fucking idiot. So yeah, there's this flashback that goes the last 3 chapters of the manga. In the anime, it is 12 episodes. Yes.
Sorry, run the number by me again.
10, 12 episode flashback. 3 to 5 chapters at most of the manga.
Is it because they add stuff, or is it because they
Yes.
literally draw? Oh my god, okay.
Also, the absolute drawing out of everything. Ouch.
Ouch. It's funny how this alone does actually slow him down that much. Even though I'm pretty sure I went right through him and should have severed his spinal cord.
Yeah.
My man's got stamina for fucking days. He's got that Saiyan stamina. How can anyone look at Akainu and think, yeah, I should trust his word? Dude,
This was after Akainu melted a man for walking away because he's like, I just want to live with my family, man.
Now, it's a shame, too, because I think Squard here, despite being an absolute dipshit, and Whitebeard being the most, he is such a good character. I fucking love this guy.
The best.
Oh my god. Legitimately, I mentioned this before in our last recording for this game. I love how the entirety of the Marineford is built up to try and make you sad about... Ooh, where's this? Oh, no, that's just bandana. Okay, this line looks weird. Like, the entirety of Marineford is set up to try and make you feel bad about Ace dying. But the only thing it did more so, yeah, right through, is actually make me love Whitebeard as a character. I'm just like, I don't think you got the intended result, Oda. Like, I'm walking away from this not really caring about Ace that much. And I just love Whitebeard. He's...
I think that was the point.
No, I don't think that was it. Like, because we had to set up a lot of backstory for Ace.
No, it comes up later in regards to people being very upset about Whitebeard's death, because not only is there now a power vacuum, but beyond that, you also have the territories that Whitebeard controls that are now open to being attacked by other pirate groups because they no longer have anyone to defend them. And this will come up directly in Fishman Island. Fishman Island was a protected territory of Whitebeard, and this is what sets the trajectory for Luffy becoming an emperor. Is he claims his first territory as Fishman Island, and if anyone ever goes and tries to attack Fishman Island, he will come back there personally and murder everyone who dared set foot on Fishman Island.
Right, that's what instigates the whole call with Big Mom, right? And
yes, with the box of sweets that she opens on Pudding's wedding day that she thinks is a box of Fishman candy turns out to be a bomb that Luffy put in that box.
Wonderful.
The Tamate Bako.
Let's see here.
Plus, now Ace gets memed on for dying to a daddy joke. I am so glad that the internet, after 15 years, has finally come around to my way of thinking that Ace is and has always been a punk bitch and has never been anything more than a punk bitch, no matter how much Oda or Toei or any of the external light novel writers try to redeem him. Like, nowadays, anytime I see anyone talking about him online, they're like, oh, no, he's a fucking idiot, and he didn't do anything, and he accomplished nothing. Especially since there's supposed to be some great irony about how he caused his own death by going on a revenge quest when he could easily have not done that. Because do you remember what sparked this whole thing in the first place?
The fact that Blackbeard murdered one of the commanders, took the darkness fruit, fucked off, and Ace wanted to go after him to get revenge.
Yes.
Even though Whitebeard was initially telling him, no, do not do that, but then kind of gave up and was like, well, if you do it, we're not that responsible, and we'll back you up, I guess.
This came down to fucking Shanks appearing before Whitebeard to say, hey, don't go after Blackbeard. He's way stronger than you think. Blackbeard is the person that gave me these scars on my eyes.
Wait, no shit, really?
Yes.
Wow. I completely forgot about that detail. Fuck.
You also find out things like Blackbeard has actually been a member of the Whitebeard crew ever since he was a child, and Shanks has known him since he was a child.
Huh.
He used to actually fight with weapons, not just guns. He used to actually fight with claw gauntlets.
Wow.
And also things like Buggy thinking that child Blackbeard is the creepiest thing in the world because Blackbeard just does not sleep.
Wow, okay. That's wild.
Yeah, you learn that in Wano.
Huh. No shit.
This looks fucking terrible.
Is it the lighting?
Who okayed this filter? You not see it shimmering as the camera moves because it's based on the camera's movement, not on the actual physical placement of characters within the world.
So do you blame more? Do you put more blame on Spike Chunsoft?
This is Spike Chunsoft.
Or do you put more blame on Namco Bandai for okaying this?
Namco had to approve it, I guess.
Yeah, there has been some QA testing, although as we saw from Xenoverse earlier, there's not always QA testing being done. So, oof.
Oh, that's a different scenario.
Okay, so there is you can just live out the timer and you'll be totally fine. But you can win this in under a minute with Luffy if you play this correctly.
Do you get any special rewards for actually winning?
You do get access to an additional chapter. But I've already gotten that, so it doesn't matter. I'm just doing this for bragging rights. Also because I can do this. Oh. However, Akainu, Aokiji, I'm pretty sure is one of the best characters in the game, so I gotta be very careful about this. But
probably.
Oh god, it's my kill outright, possibly. If you're wondering how I did that, certain points of the light combo of characters can be canceled into specials. That's how I was able to do that right now. I did 4 light into any.
Is Little Lords Jr. a stage hazard, or is he just a background element?
He's just a background element.
Aw, that would have actually been interesting, because games like this has nothing else going on. Stage hazards would actually be for the better.
Kind of agree, actually. But it's more so, okay, I'll say this argument for later on, but one of my biggest criticisms about this game is also just how fucking slow it can be.
Yes.
Movement speed, but more so than that, the time it takes for characters to get up off the ground. And
I think we looked at this. Isn't this game only 30?
Yes. So when we did the Let's Play recording originally, we're doing this on PS5 right now. Originally, we actually did this on PC, and as we quickly learned, even from me just doing some tertiary research, it turns out that the game is a locked 1080 30 even on Steam.
Ugh.
I was Yeah, I know, right? I was fucking with so many INI files to try to boost it to even 2K to fill my monitor. I could not do it. Steam refused to launch it at fucking 2K. It's so weird.
Does not support resolutions higher than 1920 by 1080. Frame rate is capped to 30 FPS. There is no workaround. Jeez, fuck.
Oh, is that one of the websites I was looking at before? Yeah.
PC Gaming Wiki. They give you all of the information you could possibly need.
Yeah, I know. That was really fucking weird to learn about. Although not too surprising. All right, let me give context for that. So, Namco Bandai took a few years to learn how to get a good PC port actually going. You could say that's also a Spike Chunsoft thing, but
no, this is probably just the game itself.
Namco for a long time just did not get good Steam ports at all, and also a lot of Japanese devs didn't learn how to do that in general too for a good bit.
See, that's the weird thing because I've always heard that Bamco was actually one of the only good PC port companies around. The worst one is Koei, or they used to be. They're okay now, but
I mean,
what I used to always hear was that Namco was actually pretty good about it.
I mean, they definitely have gone better, especially with sales and compatibility. But no, okay, let me just even give some of my own experiences. All right, One Piece Unlimited World Red. The PC port is also iffy there because controller support is so fucked on the PC port. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 1. You have very limited actual manipulation of your files in order to actually do anything to make the game look alright-ish. It's very rough.
Whitebeard has 16 division commanders. How many of them feel like fodder? My favorites are the background characters designed specifically for the anime that are literally just Jiraiya and Kisame.
Ooh, that was a whiff.
But yes, no, all of them. Any of them past... you know what? Any of them past Ace, because I feel like we don't know... The guy, the one that was killed, Thatch, was Commander 4. I feel like we don't even know what Commander 3 was, so yeah, all of them past Division Commander 2 being Ace. And I don't know, I guess...
Narrowly got that.
I guess, Jizo and Vista.
The only ones named...
Jozo. Jozo was Commander 3. Okay.
The only ones I can remember offhand, even for me, because I did watch this a couple months ago, was obviously Ace, Jozu, Marco, Rose guy, forgot his name. Vista. Fuck, I should remember. I guess Squard, I guess? I think he's one.
I think that's it, past Thatch, Blackbeard, and Squard.
There was also one guy, well, I think from Wano as well, that I think was also trans.
Shit, what the fuck is... no, he's just very effeminate. His sister is the one that's trans. What was... Chat help, what was... Izo.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Izo is the one from Wano, the one that also died in Wano during the raid.
Yeah. Still very funny, just seeing Giant Head even cop off in a distance too, by the way. So good.
Oh, that reminds me, speaking of Izo, hey, the only time that that a character in One Piece ever dies is whenever they tell you that a character died off screen, because those are the only times that ever tends to stick. Izo died, someone else died. Was it Raizo? Chat, did Raizo die? They said it was Izo and one other person, and only one other important person died during the raid. Ashura Dochi, thank you. That was also one of them.
The fucking baller name.
He was a hedonist.
Yeah.
Kurt or Bailey did Raizo die. I don't remember. That sounds familiar. Recently got Pirate Warriors 4 on sale. Okay, Raizo was fine. Pirate Warriors, Bailey, are you really only just playing Pirate Warriors 4 for the first time right now? Oh my god.
Barely than ever.
Yeah, they are currently in a renaissance, I guess.
Yep.
Kiku is fine. So the DLC characters thus far are hit and miss. Like, I don't like that the new versions of old characters are just the character's exact same moveset, but with a different transformation. Gear 5th Luffy is literally just Wano Luffy with Red Rock as a new Muso attack and Gear 5th as a transformation. His regular moveset is entirely the same. You could have just made these this moveset additions or a costume, not an entirely separate character, but you gotta get your $4 in for Gear 5th Luffy.
While we're on the topic of characters, I was going back to my notes for additional weird inclusions for characters, and I got some very funny hits. So there's non-Pirate Warriors 4, Perona was in there also. So not playable since the Grand Battle Bonclay. Awesome. Oh, we're gonna be here for how many seconds will we be here? Okay, not many. Cool. Now a bunch of characters in here that actually were never playable before Burning Blood. Some have not been since. So my list is Sengoku, Koala, Gear Force Luffy, Jozu, Jesus Burgess is in here.
Yep.
Stray Kid, and that final villain.
Final
now,
villain?
The film gold guy.
Gil Tesoro.
Yeah. So, however, something very funny is that characters that still have not been made playable. I mentioned Arlong, Rayleigh, Virgo, Monet. You think they could have been very easy inclusions? Because I'm like 90% sure Monet and Virgo are both assists. It's like, legitimately, you couldn't have gotten fucking Wesker playable? Okay, cool.
So, Kurt, the funny thing is, the second season pass has actually fallen by the wayside for me because they came out the 2 packs while other more important things were going on. So, I've played a bit of Yamato. I've played Gear 5th Luffy. I never touched the new Kaido. I think I booted up either Shanks or Kobe. I haven't touched Uta yet, and the reason for that is they charge you a new resource, or your resources are sort of finite for evolution for the new characters, and so I don't have a ton of them in reserve. But at the same time, I also don't want to go grinding levels for resources just to make the new characters playable. Also, I have no idea how the fuck the soul map functions or how you get currency for the soul map, but I am not getting enough to ever max that out, so when in 5 years we have to come back, 5 to 8 years for the redo for Pirate Warriors 4, those characters will still not be maxed out unless we decide, hey, PC save torrent or something. Or I guess PS5 version or something.
Okay, one quick aside. This is the only time this entire game really tells you that you can do cancel combos. However, it's so badly worded that it doesn't even really matter. So you can, at the end of his 4 string, a hit like his light 4.
Oh, no, this notation is terrible.
Yeah, this is absolute dog shit. You can do, and you don't even practice it. And you can do more.
Guard?
Yes, there is flash. There's a couple of guard mechanics in this game that I don't really fully understand the workings of, and it's really weird. Anyway, Unity Chain, this took me forever to actually figure out the first time through.
You kind of just do levels over and over. Yamato's adventure and Kobe's training are better for slow map stuff. I think the game needed more treasure log levels. Anything with any sort of story. You're clearly not actually acting them. Just throw anything together in text.
Oh, Unity Assist, right. Yeah, so when you get attacked by enemies, you can press R2 or L2 in order to swap to a character, and it's basically a substitution of some kind.
Does this game have parrying?
So it is a flashcard system. It's very weird, though. As in, like, the timing isn't too bad, but, like, I struggle to think of a reason why you'd want to really do it. Or, like, a way to, like, reliably do it.
What is a Unity Clash?
Unity Clash is basically when someone does the quote-unquote substitution on you, you can do it back to them in order to lock them out.
Oh,
kind of cool.
I thought they were going to make you, like, button mash it or something.
Nah, not quite. And it can't do it that way. Fuck.
Man, this game has nothing interesting going on, does it? It can't even give you the bare basics of video game mechanics. If you're doing something called a clash, you should probably have to actually clash for it.
Not sure what you're actually implying with that one.
Well, in any game that has any sort of a clash mechanic, you either rotate your sticks or button mash to see if you can do it better than your opponent.
Yeah, I'm good on that personally. I don't want to break any PS4 or PS5 controllers.
Dude, that has not been an issue in forever, and it probably never will be again. These controllers, for as terrible as their batteries are more durable than that. You don't need to handle them gingerly. And they especially need to be made durable if they're going to have that stupid vibration shit where it feels like in certain games if you pull too hard on the trigger that the trigger is just going to fall off.
Also, I just don't like those in general because they're gonna be rife for cheating online, like with turbo buttons and whatnot. So I'd rather not personally. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know if I'd rather have the button mashing or like a RPS, but that's also kind of boring.
One of the most annoying things about Pirate Warriors 3 was trying to tell the difference between Pacifista and Kuma. Yeah, because there were some missions where you had to beat one or the other, or especially Pacifista has a separate coin from Kuma. And some characters needed the Pacifista coin, some characters needed the Kuma coin, and you never knew which one you were getting. The difference is when you look at their hands, I think the Pacifista actually has something on their hands that indicates that they can do the laser. like a hole in their hand or something?
There's something different on like the top of their head, but if memory serves, the only way you can really tell immediately is by actually like doing like like seeing the text on the world map.